Hey collective, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at one of these players, energies, or whatever this is. When I say players, I am referencing whatever role this person played. It's up to you to decide who this is. You can probe further, you're more than welcome. Let's see what's going on with this person. Let me give you, I guess what I channeled is a little bit of a backstory. I don't know. When I pulled these cards, obviously I was pulling energy. I do take time and think about these things. I try and, right? So that's why I do the work that I do a certain way. Very detail oriented. I want to see what the underlying feelings are or motives, if you will. This one, I don't know how long this one's going to be, but I do have my water. I got my notes. I got everything. With this one, I think I just want to get right into the read because I don't want to fluff it with all the love stuff. We can pull that garbage after. I do love love, but in this case, it's not necessarily a focus on love. This is a focus on intent and also what role could have been played. Like, who is this person? What did they do? What are they scared of? Okay, collective, I want to point out something for you guys. I do see, who's here? We have Capricorn, it shows up here, but you guys are going to see Libra, Aquarius, Gemini quite a bit. There's a lot of thinking here. There's somebody who's all in their head here, right? We also see the Sun card. So we do see where this person, based off what I see, this person, in spite of all this nonsense, they still had the ability to find some sunshine in whatever it is they were doing. All right. We also have Sagittarius and Cancer that shows up here also. But for the most part, everything here is a lot of thinking. We do see Aries energy. There's a lot of Aries energy. It's a major arcana here, so we do see that there are some changes. We also see the Chariot card, right? That's another change. We also see the Devil. This is plagued with major arcana cards. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on. This first card that comes up for this person, this is a collective read, so it is not for anybody in particular, which is why I called out the signs ahead of time, right? I'll call them out, you know, throughout the read if I need to, but this one is pretty simple. I'm going to go through this and you tell me what you think. We have the Nine of Swords here because I did ask what role. This person, and I feel like there's a little bit of a backstory to this. I feel like some activities had gone on, right? And there was some sort of awareness that had been, or message of concern that had been presented to this person. This message came from somebody who they were reporting to, right? Because this person that they were reporting to may have been part of whatever. The leader of this or the go-to person of this gets some sort of information or intel, whatever you want to call it. There's a message of concern that comes up like, hey, like I was referencing in the go-to. So you can look at that read before this one. There's this person here. I'm trying to establish which role they played in it, but I know they did report to somebody. So a message of concern came into somebody who could have been ahead, whatever that is. They get this message of concern. They deliver it to the people who can gently deliver the information. I feel like this particular person delivers it softly. I get more of a softer tone with this, softer. It's almost like it's underlying sneakiness, like you don't know what I'm doing, right? And it's well played because this person has a game face like you would never believe. Game face. But there's also many attempts to hide away. Make sure I'm not in the same place at the same time. Avoidance. No eye contact or very little. Just enough to make you think there's nothing wrong. So this is the type of energy that we're dealing with. I also want to point out with this person here, we do have the elephant that came up. Now, remember, this person did get a message of concern from somebody who is the head of this project, head of this, whatever it is. We have the elephant energy that comes up here, and let's point this out. This person understands, right? So even after the message of concern came from the big person, this person said, okay, I have obstacles, but I still have strength to get through this. I have majesty, meaning I smell myself. I know who I am. I operate in wisdom, and I have a lot of endurance. So I want to point out, this person thinks that they can do it no matter what. That's a great person to have on your team, right? Okay. The only place where it gets a little messy with that is that this person still reports to the other person, the one who's the go-to. The go-to gets a message of concern saying, hey, something looks off. She's like, you know what? Or he is like, hold back. Let's move a little lighter. Let's go back and reevaluate this, da-da-da. But this person that you're dealing with comes across as very soft or whatever, but they're very powerful because they kind of know their stuff. They know enough to manipulate certain things. So they understand what the operation is. And even in spite of this news coming in from this person, the one that I referenced in the go-to with the first read, this person, even though they got the message, they still said, you know what? I have the ability to still go on with this. As a matter of fact, I feel like there may have been some, we can still do this. If it wasn't an outright back to the go-to, we can still do this. Don't worry about it. There was a message of concern that was given to this person, the go-to person, the higher up, right? The one who's the head. The message of concern actually came from the community. So again, we have somebody who's dealing with some sort of outside organization, religious ideology group or whatever, who sends a message of concern. Hey, stuff is getting hot. This message comes from somebody who could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, given to who I believe, somebody in this group, the go-to person, the head, whoever that is. So we see message number 1 coming from that person who is the head of the group organization. We see that organization head go over to this project head. The project head then goes to one of the folks who are playing a major role in this operation in terms of recruiting people. But this one is kind of responsible for the smooth sailing of it all. So we do have somebody in between this go-to and this person, who I'll get to that person. But this one is the one that we can still do this. We can still do this at all costs. We get a message from the organization head. The organization head's like, hey, we're getting too hot. You've got to stop this. I need you to slow this down or keep a lookout because I have something in me is telling me that we're getting hot. Too many people starting to know. Too many things. So the boss shuts it down. But this one keeps going. After this message of concern comes in, right? With the Nine of Swords, we see that this person in this collective read that I'm focused on, whoever this is, this person, after they get this message of concern, they are plagued with pessimistic thoughts. Oh my goodness, what if I get caught? Oh my goodness, da-da-da. Can this get any worse? Now, this is to the point where we start to understand when this came in, because this has been going on for a little while. And I'm just on the first card out. I don't know how many, so I don't know how long this is going to be, but you will get this info. What caused the alarm is people started to talk in the community. People started to gossip in the community. So there was scandal, there was gossip, and there was humiliation. This tells me that when the go-to person spoke to this person here, this soft one that we're talking about, the one who operates in a sneaky way, nobody knows how materialistic this person is. They're extremely materialistic. Even though it may not appear outright with their appearance, you want to look at banking accounts, you want to look at lifestyles, you want to look at what they do at night. We also have here, if this is involving any kind of operations or something, this message came in and it did cause this person to think. There's some things going on in my head, but I love this lifestyle. I like how this is going. I still believe this can work. The cards are saying here, because all this happened, whoever you are in this read collective, the cards are calling for you to be honest about a situation. Why? Because it's the only way you're going to be able to get yourself out. This is what the cards are saying here. So honesty is needed to resolve whatever this issue is for you. There's some kind of suffering. Whoever you are in this operation, there's some kind of suffering that you think nobody knows about. This is you not facing the facts that you could have been caught on something, right? So in order to resolve this, you may have to speak up. That means that you got to give somebody up. And the vibe I get, based off what I see, it's a possibility you might start talking. I think you have already. Let's take a look at something else here. We have the Three of Swords. It does come out reversed. So in the midst of this operation with an external group, right? So there's some community of people that is not necessarily in this particular circle. We're looking at two different circles. We are looking at the first circle of some religious leader, ideology, whatever this is, whatever it could be, organization, religion, whatever. All right. It could be some guru, whatever that's about. Right, so we have that person communicating with the project head. The project head delivers this really nasty news. This person starts thinking. But this news that is delivered, it caused some kind of strife in this group. Now, this is a second group. I'm not focused on the other group. Those other ones, the people dressed up, however they're dressed, whatever that's about. right? This is a different group here. I don't know what group this is. You tell me who it is. But there's somebody in this operation here. Even though there's arguing, it's been brought to the attention that, listen, this is getting too loud. It's getting too big. People are starting to look. I'm starting to show, whatever that's about. Let's throw people off. This card here says that there's some kind of strife that develops here. There are fights. There could be some kind of separation from a group, or separation from whatever it is you do for a living, whatever separation is to you. This could be from people, places, things, whatever. This references some issues that could be held at home and also the workplace or your community at large, right? So we've covered all of that. We see what the Three of Swords reverse means for you. Now, I want to point back to your character. I want to point back to the fact that this person could be mega materialistic and sensationalized, like fascinated by what is shiny, how much is in my banking account, more about what is the potential of funds to be made. So to this person, even though this message of concern came from the big folks over at the organization, as well as the go-to person wherever this is staged, this person is still like, yeah, I don't care. I know y'all arguing and stuff like that, but I still see the gold in this, right? This is a sun. I still see that I'm going to do this. Somebody still has some hope. You still feel some kind of happiness because you're happy to do this. Whatever this is, it gains you something. You get some kind of finances. You get to knock somebody down. You get to make somebody's heart broken. You get to make them suffer, torture, whatever this is to you. But the bottom line for you is finances. I don't think you care about any of these people. I can tell that you started to not care when the messages came, and you still continued to move on. You're like, listen, I feel happiness with this. I still feel like there's some hope in it. I'm still enthusiastic about this. And on top of that, honey, let me tell you something. Not only am I going to continue to do this, but I'm also going to have another project. So we're looking at two separate operations, if you will, that this particular person is involved in, right? So this is not the only hustle. As a matter of fact, I think I can call off about 3. You take that how you want. Okay. So the bottom line with this card here, the Three of Swords being reversed here, this person, in spite of all of this, they still believe that if I get caught, if we get caught, I covered everything up so good. This is a small scale loss to me. Why? Because I have other things going on. When the lights go off, I got stuff going on. When I cut off one computer, I still got the other hustle on the other computer with the people to go along with it. So this is how smooth and confident this person is. They feel like they're not going to, and to be honest with you, this person is a major player. They are, but they also know that they retain some sort of information that could possibly get them off. I don't think is going to happen. Lighter, possibly, still. It's going to be an OG. Let's take a look at this. Now, with the sun, I was referencing you guys being happy and confident, and you're going on with this. You have more than one project. And for some of you guys, this got so good to you. The vision got so good, or the money got so good. You decided to do stuff like, hey, I'm going to remodel my house. Hopefully, because you remember, this is somebody who's big shot. Like, I'm living big in my head. So me, I ain't going through no regular carpenter through the family. Nah. I ain't hiring my boy down the street. I'm not going to hire my cousin in the family that got the contracts. I'm going to go make myself build big time. Hire somebody else to renovate my house. And that's where you mess up. Because you do something that's really big and it doesn't equate to the dollars that you make legally. Just saying. All right. Now, besides remodeling houses, we do see the Chariot card. It comes out reversed here. I'm going to say, and I'm going to check this out because I really don't want to interrupt this, but I am going to check this out. There's some reason why you go into the Chariot reverse here. So this could be a Sagittarius because we do see Aries that showed up. I called these off. We also got Sagittarius and also Cancer. All right, let's see what else goes on. I want to see something because I don't want to just say this. Remember, this material happiness that this person is feeling, I don't want people to think it's limited to sex and all this other stuff. This is also including lifestyle, a big lifestyle, right? So this is somebody here where your desires overtake you. So what is a desire? It's not necessarily always sexual. It is the need to have a lot more. I want to have better. I want it to be 1,000 times better than, my life was when I was a kid, or whatever your situation is. All that is glitter to you is not necessarily limited to, gold chains and all this other stuff. This is about renovating houses. This is making sure I drive that car, making sure that my banking account is stacked, making sure I can send money here and there, whatever you're doing. There's something here where it started to get hot. I can't prove it, but I feel like something got hot. What happened was you let your desires overtake you here with the Chariot reversed. Now, your desires could have been for a person. It could have been a Sagittarius. It could have been a Cancer. It could have been Aries. Whatever this is for you. I see Capricorn heavy here too. All right, Capricorn definitely showing up. So there's something where some of you guys, your desires overtook you. My desire to do what? Stop something. My desire to get in something. My desire to do some stuff underneath. You see how you weave underneath that underlying sneaky, whatever that is, right? So I feel like something. Give me one card under the Chariot reversed. Yep, Thief. Okay. Thief comes up under Chariot reverse. Your desires overtake you to the point where now I am going to steal, because I feel like you guys, whoever this person is, I feel like they were stealing all along, but they didn't stop. Their desires overtook them, whether that be a desire to have a better car, a better life, better this, better that. So this is definitely their intent. I want a better life. And even though this message of concern came where, listen, they're already looking at you, I'm going to keep going further. I'm going to keep going because I know I can do this. I play so little role in this, which is complete nonsense. You play a major role in this. I won't get caught. Or, like I said, time shortened. I don't know. You can sit around the house with an ankle brace. No, that ain't happening. All right. What happens is, once there's something that turns around, this desire to live this great grand life, I feel like it overtakes you guys. However, there's something that kicks in with your conscience, and then you start to say, oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm going to speak to this, and this when my money only says I make that. How do I make that work? So I feel like some of you guys are trying to get out of something midways, or play, it's already established, I don't have to do anything. It's something where you feel like you have an upper hand on the rest of the folks involved in this scenario. That's what I feel like here. But let's look at this Chariot reverse. There's a possibility that your mind is not working properly at this moment, meaning you have a lot of emotions that are going on in your head. A lot of things. I feel like there are some thoughts that are not very nice going on in your head. I feel like with this card, you realize, even though I'm going to take this risk, I can't stay the course. I have to back out of this somehow. So you guys try and get yourselves out of this situation. And again, when we go back, only honesty is going to get you out of it. Only acknowledging it is you're not going to get out of it. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. But it is going to do something to soften the blow, whatever that's about. So some of you guys, I feel like this person is prone to talking. This person is prone to giving up, folks. And I feel like this person is prone to giving up business models. Who did it? This person will be able to pick out, show you names, dates, whatever. All right. The current state of this person, sick to their stomach. Because they now realize it's almost like they're throwing up. I cannot believe that. It's almost like something hit them. See, it was too good. It was too easy. And then it was so easy to like, there's no way. I'm not going to. And you did. So right now you are suffering. It says that you have poor health. It says that you are sick. It says you're nervous, restless. I can't sleep. You can't stay the course because you know there's a possibility you are in trouble. This person could also be driving under the influence in a sense, right? We do see that. It says vehicular manslaughter. So that's a possibility with this person too. If you guys know who this is or anybody in this energy, I would just keep an extra eye on them. Make sure they don't drive crazy, whatever that's about. But this person is looking around behind their shoulders. I'm looking around. People are noticing your odd behavior. I can't make eye contact. You look different. I feel like for some of you guys, you either got bigger, you got smaller. There's something, because something is playing with your mind right now. You know you can't get out of something. You're sick to your stomach. The cards say you're not sure what the outcome is going to be, but you know it's not a good one, and you feel sick about it. We do have the Eight of Swords. This talks about you guys being paralyzed with indecision. This is, what do I do? To me, this is a fear of you guys being locked up in a situation. The cards say you're not sure which way to go. The cards keep saying that you feel ill. It also references this particular card, and the verbiage says, even though I feel hopeless, I'm still trying to do things that are impulsive to free myself from this situation. That means I'm going to take whatever and throw it anywhere I got to throw to get the heat off me. The cards say you feel like you're locked in a cage. You might be. You might be in jail. I don't know where you are. The cards are also saying that you are so terrified of this situation that you are sick. It just keeps reinforcing a sickness. Not only do I feel like you might be sick anyway, right? If not mentally, then physically. I feel like whatever sickness you have has been enhanced with these two cards. Chariot reversed and also the Eight of Swords reversed here. So you guys are terrified and it's coming across as physically ill. So you're starting to look different, starting to look worried, look like you don't sleep. But you're still doing things that are impulsive to get some kind of reaction. I did ask, why are you doing this? Why do you feel like this? This has to do with the Capricorn. Did you come out reversed here? Some of you guys are still facing some kind of temptation. Some of you guys are still too focused on what is a material world, or this is what I feel like this is what landed you here. This material pleasures. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? So to have all of this stuff here, right? And to enjoy it for 5 minutes, which that's such is life anyway. Get rich schemes. It doesn't do anything for you. You guys, at the end of the day here, it says that these material pleasures were your downfall. The card saying, in spite of you having all of this and all of that, you had it and you weren't even happy right there. Even when the operation was going well, you had it, you still weren't happy. You're like, instead of you saying, maybe if I meditate a little bit more, maybe if I pray a little bit more, maybe if I, try and correct my wrongs, instead of you doing that, you went and did some other stuff that made it worse. So where are we now, right now? Some of you guys could actually be getting divorced because of this also. Some of you guys could be married to a Capricorn. There's a divorce here. For some of you guys, that's not for everybody. The outcome for this person, because I feel like whatever this operation is, I want you guys to keep in mind that this operation plays out by this person. This person is in charge of or running two different, I don't know if they're two different projects or segments of a project. I'm not sure. I feel like somebody got so smart they went and created their own crap, start making their own money. So you have somebody associated with a group, and then you have somebody who's going solo now. Like, I don't like the message y'all gave. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and do this on my own now. And I think you did. You did something. But even though you did all of that, instead of you going to pray, you wanted more gold, more money, more cars, and it didn't get you anywhere. That's what I see here. So I still see you feeling unfulfilled. I still see you peeking around corners scared, waiting for the other shoe to drop. I feel like the law's already reached out to you. Either that or you fear prison or something like that, right? So some of you guys, I will tell you this. What I want to point out for this person, whoever you are, what is happening to you right now, because of all the heat from group A over to boss A over to you, what happens right now is your victims have risen up against you. Literally, that's what it says for the double reversed. So you guys know that you need to release something, but one of your biggest fears right now, and what you're starting to see come to life, is your victims, because I do feel that there have been more than one. I feel like in different ways. I feel like this person had the ability to enhance the operation because they knew the model. And so they kind of went off on their own, greedy. Your victims are rising up against you. And I think that's why you shook. All right, let's see what else comes up under thief. All right, show me the Eight of Swords reverse. Why is this person feeling like they're paralyzed and all this other stuff? Because of the privileged lady. Ooh, the privileged lady gonna press charges. Thief, privileged lady. Mature man. A man had something to do with this. This could have been a love figure. Hold on, give me one more. Because it did come out reverse and this person could have been married. Something about, I'm going to make sure, and I'm going to take you how I do it, right? How I do it is, a privileged lady, there's an intent to make sure this doesn't happen. There's something about great fortune. It falls right underneath thief. I want to make sure you don't get it. I want to make sure you can't manifest what you want. Message of concern. High honor. One more. Lovers. Great fortune, lovers, message of concern about a marriage. Somebody received a message of concern that a privileged lady could have been getting married or thinking about having a union with somebody. The message was also about a great fortune that came in. The message was also something about a mature man being her lover. We also see a false person that came up here. There's a false person in this marriage. Somebody misrepresented themselves. Let me see if I can get these over here for y'all. Hold up. Now, I'm so sorry that these are a little bit longer, guys, but this is for my own detail, if you will. I document everything. Everything. Just saying, everything is timestamped. Y'all should know me by now. Listen, I've been up here 3 years. Everything got a timestamp on it. So I usually don't worry about stuff like that. You know, if you ain't got nothing to hide, you ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, right? So why are we hiding? Tell me about this false person. What's up with the false person and the mature man? It looks like there was some attempt, a main female. All right, there's a couple of players in here. Official person, the law got involved. That could be a crooked person. Community. There was definitely something with the community. The community was like, yo, you're going to have to stop this here. So, community guru, or whoever that is. Community wizard, guru, whoever that is. Joke, community joke. Community, where you at now? Community locked up. I'm just saying. Wherever you are, this community person came and talked to the boss. Whoever the boss is of this operation. Then you got this rogue one that went solo and thinks they're going to get away with it. But now they're in mental anguish, sick to their stomachs, can't eat, acting vague. Look at their behavior. Acting vague, can't eat, da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Food for thought for this person. Change family. Somebody wanted to change somebody's family opinion about something. Unexpected income. Somebody promised income to stop a court. There's something about imprisonment. I feel like this person, whoever you are, you're still going to land in jail. So this is one of them things, right? Because you have 2 of them going on. 2. False person imprisonment. I am curious though, because I do feel like there's this, besides the fact that this person is extremely selfish and focused on what is material, we do still have the 3 of Swords that comes out reversed here. All right. So even though this person hears this message, they don't care. They're going to go on and they don't care. Even if this is love related, they put money above love because this is a small scale loss to them. So they don't even care. They're like, whatever. Right. I think that was the energy. The energy was real calm, even though the message came in before it went to shook. I don't know what to do. Give me more, please. Show me love for this person. What's up with love? Why? Give me love. With love, it says mirror. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. Okay, so we're dealing with somebody here who has not dealt with any of their issues. And they refuse to, basically you refuse to do the work. Give me one more, please. Not looking in the mirror. Girl with a snake, charmed or used, enable boundaries. Now, either somebody used you. I feel like it happened where somebody felt like they may have been using you, but you turned it around. That's what it looks like here. I'm going to turn this around. I really still think this was about the money. Love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you. Self-indulgence came out reverse. Self-worth, value, time to heal. You guys refuse to do the work. And the self-worth is questionable here. That's why you're so focused on things that are material. Separation. You guys separated from somebody. You were bitter about it. You were sad about it. For some of you guys, this could have been a separation from a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Or that could be your sign. Thinking about you, an uncertain future. But you still had some kind of hope here with the Sun card. Narcissist, love bombing, and it's a one-sided relationship. Okay. Whatever that means to you. Let me see. Tell me about, I want to see something. What's this official person? I don't know if this is the right deck to use, but I'll see if it makes any sense. Unconditional love, giving, receiving, fairness. I feel like there was an official person that says something doesn't look right. That's what it feels like. Self-love, self-care. They question something. That's what it looks like. Either that or somebody turned against the community. To me, everybody turned on everybody. That's a real solid foundation, isn't it? Oops. Oops. Real solid foundation. Sorry about that, guys. So we see imprisonment here. I'm not sure what's up with this official person. I really don't want to get into that. My intent here was to, because if I need to focus on an official person, I'll do a separate read. But I really wanted to look at this person, what their intent is, for us to understand that this person was more focused on Gemini that came up. Whatever this is about. This person could be a Gemini, one of the main signs here. Could be an Aries, a Taurus, or a Gemini for some of you guys. You will find the most luck when you take the lead. Yup, you took the lead and morphed over to another. There was another piece of this project that you created on your own. Money, wealth, due to your generous and charitable nature. I feel like there's more of a focus on money and wealth. Marriages, romantic partners, business partners, and even enemies. Relationships. There's a big focus on relationships here for you in the 7th house. Is there anything else? You crave relationships. That's something else I wanted to point out for you guys too. Actually, maybe I said that wrong. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm double checking this. That shows up as Aries. Give me 1 second, guys, because I got another reference. I want to see something. Hold on. Guys, for some of you guys, romantically, you could have been, because I was double checking something. That's definitely, that's Aries energy. You guys could be romantically involved with the Aries, or you could be romantically involved with a Capricorn. Cancer, Sagittarius. One-to-one relationships, including marriages, romantic partners, business partners. Did you want to stop something? What was the deal? Friendship and community comes up. Represents your friendships and who you share your accomplishments with. Also, something I want to point out with you guys, right? You guys may not think that this person is a major player, right? I think this person is definitely a major player, and I will tell you this. I wanted to point something else, and I'm just going to kind of leave it here with this one. This particular person here in this collective read that I'm looking at, this person, is something with this person. How do I want to say this? There's something romantic going on here. Something, I don't know if you guys, my point is, with this person, even though you may not consider them to be a major player, I do. This person in the community, when this whole thing started off and got together, I believe, because I don't know what's going on in the background, obviously. I didn't even, listen, y'all know what I did. I ain't know none of it. Apparently, people say all types of stuff in group chats or whatever it is they do, and you don't even know it. Yet, they're all about, that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. This person, when this guru, whoever, or this organization group, whoever, reached out to the project person, the project person's like, okay, I can get that done. The project person, I believe, goes to another person, but they include this one because they have the know-how. We're talking about people who can put their heads together and make some stuff happen. This one said, okay, this is what this one here told the project person, the lead, I can get this done. Some hiccups came, which made the guru or group call over to the project lead and say, too much is going on, this ain't right. Something like that. But it also was like, you embarrassed us. So when I get something from this person here that I'm talking about, this person said, yeah, I can get that done. There's some sort of embarrassment that this person has. That the embarrassment is because this person promised, or somebody promised this group or guru or whatever, that they would be able to pull something off seamlessly. They wound up getting caught. The message of concern came. And that's where the shame kicked in. It's like you said you could do this. It was like I oversold and underdelivered type of thing. So that's what we're looking at with this person. Anyway, sorry about all that in between there, but that's all I have for you guys. You tell me what you think. I'm going to leave it there because this is too long. I was literally just painting a picture. I mean, why not? If you don't have any proof that any of this stuff is real, why can't we talk about it, right? All right. Love you guys. Bye.